Okay, latest update on the MTH Berk I'm working on for a while here. The most recent update I did, well, I had like a slideshow I made, but the most recent video update I did was the Blue Nami board. Well, after I filmed that video, like within minutes after I filmed that video, the Blue Nami board died. The audio amplifier just totally gave up. So I had to go back to Soundtracks and get repaired. Now it's back again, and it's back functioning as it should. And you'll see it's running here, all the lighting functions are going, but there is no sound in it right now. And that's okay because I need to put a speaker in here. I'm just waiting to get the correct speaker. But aside from that, everything is, it runs well. The lights are working. So you see on the front end number boards, the Mars light, and the headlight. The Mars light itself here, that's new since the last update as well. This is a brass part. I believe it's off a precision scale maybe. I can't remember. But it's some brass part I bought, and it looks pretty good. And it looks way better than the stock Mars lights that come with this thing. In fact, it's actually this piece down here. That's the old Mars light. And it's better than like a line-on Mars light or anything. So that's a brass part. It looks really good. I also painted a black circle around there to simulate like the single beam that's in there rather than having the whole lens lit up. So that came out pretty nice. Additionally, in the front end, all kind of new detail. I have all the wiring things going around the class lights and all that back there. New bell, or the bell's painted up yellow. I might paint that black, but for now it's yellow. And down on the front, really not too much else is new. I did add that airline hose. Down the side here, you know, a lot of the stuff was here last time. It's just all painted now. I did give the engine, obviously, a fresh, oh, it's not going to focus. I did give the engine a nice fresh coat of matte black paint. Down the whistle here, I have the whistle pull cord going back. I have a ton of detail added over here. I think it was here in the last layout update. If not, here it is again. Or here it is. This is all nice new wiring detail. It's all prototype based. I also added this third generator over here because whatever engine what I'm going to end up modeling this as likely is, well, I'm between either the 740 or the 776. One of those two. Anyway, both those engines had a Westinghouse train radio on the tender, and so the engines that were equipped with that had a third generator on the engineer side of the cab. So I put that in there again with some associated plumbing and wiring and things that go down. So I have all that. Down on the trailing truck, in addition to all this nice new firebox detail, I did 3D print some new steps here, inspection steps, and that's correct. You know, couple other little things here in the cab. And I also added sanding lines down near all the wheels as well. And I have to actually adjust how they're sitting, but there are sanding lines running to each wheel, and they're all routed up through here, and they don't connect, but they come pretty close to what comes down off the sanding lines, off the sand dome here. I also added these other little additional pipes and things, or wiring, whatever, that runs between each individual sand line. Per the prototype, I added some more custom grab irons and things up on the sand dome. But yeah, I think it's looking really good. This is easily my most detailed engine I have. I need to get the rest of my engines to this caliber, because I like how this looks a lot better. Next in order is going to be decals. Again, I'm between two numbers, either the 740 or the 776. Not really sure yet. I'm kind of leaning towards this. I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. I think the 776 would be nice, though, because the 770s were pretty common. The S3s were very common on the East End. In fact, they were pretty much captive to the East End. I already have the 770. It's the only S3 one that I have modeled. So I'm thinking kind of the 776. If I do, though, I'll need to 3D print a new bell mount, though, because this bell is technically inaccurate for that. So that's not a big deal. I can print a new bell mount. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. I'll share some more later, hopefully after some weathering.